Hi, Juan. I wanted to give you just a quick little sort of pep talk, just to motivate you. We're reaching the last third of the course. First of all, I'd like to say that you've probably all realized this is the wrong format for this course. I mean, this is not a new problem. This has been going on for years. I keep saying to the faculty that really it's a course that students would enjoy having 12 weeks to think about. But it's always, or generally, it is scheduled as a 6 week course, and then everyone says how regretful it is, and that it really should be a 12 week course. So just to let you know, this is an ongoing debate, and certainly I raise it every time, and you're probably feeling this now. So I totally empathize, and we do the best with what we have in terms of time frame. But I know all of you would probably like a lot more time to think through and go through some of the resources. But that's the nature of some of the master's courses, is that we have you for very little time and we have to give you some key concepts. And we understand as long as you are empowered and have a mastery of these key concepts, you're going to be able to go back to some of the readings and some of the resources. The Moodle stays open for a long time. I do have a lot of students on this course who come back sometimes as long as a year later saying, "Oh, I finally read this, I finally watched this, and thank you very much." So, I see this as long haul. As long as you've had the essential and you've got a mastery of the course, and then you're able to go back to what you need, then that's great for me. So, be relaxed in the sense that sometimes good enough is all we can aim for. And in terms of help, I've added some tutorials tomorrow, Sunday. I'm trying to add them, but I'm also conscious of the fact they don't get really much sign up. So I don't want to block too many of windows on my time too. So maybe for the last third of the course, we could also work on sort of request. If you see that there's no window that fits your own timetable or your time zones, and you need a tutorial, just give me a buzz and or send me an email, and then we can fix the time on the one-on-one case on case-by-case basis. Also, pre-submissions, don't forget that I've said that I accept pre-submissions. You've probably forgotten about it. I've only had a few requests. For the critical review and for assignment 6, normally students find it really helpful to do a pre-submission so I can do a quick look over and actually tell them if there's anything missing. So feel free to do that. To send me a pre-submission, you just email me the text, and you actually put clearly in the email text box, so subject box, pre-submission. So there's no confusion. I know exactly what it is you're after. Now I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but I do go through them, and then I quickly tell you you're on target or you're not on target, and this is missing, or maybe you should look at this. Okay. So make use of that if it's helpful for you. And I know that as you are sort of struggling with deadlines and struggling with finishing the course, a lot of you will probably now benefit from audio and video. So assignment 2 in particular and assignment 7 are very, very suitable to video format or PowerPoint with voiceover, or simply recording your voice. I mean, let's not even call it a podcast, but if you want to just record, an oral submission, that's fine too. It does save you a lot of time. I'm not heavy on writing. I'm not assessing writing on these two assessments. So if you want them done quickly, what I'm looking at for it's reflection. Reflection amidst the objective. So as long as you can do that on the video or no audio, that's totally fine. And then lastly, I had said, and this is now going to become more relevant as we're pushing towards the finishing line, that we probably have, and I have to check, but we probably have 3 days, 2 or 3 days after the end of the course, before the time when I have to submit my grades. So we finish on 16th, 19th would be your maximum deadline for submitting everything. But I know sometimes those 2 days make a huge difference. So just want to let you know. Don't go past the 19th, because on the summer 1 session, I'm actually really tight in terms of when I have to submit things to the registrar. And so I'll have someone breathing down my neck if they're not in by the 19th. But you do have a few days there. So all this to say that, my heart is with you. I know this course, I need to expose you to these concepts and to really give you a good sort of exhaustive vision of this topic. But I also know it's hard with end of year and everything else you're juggling. So it's nothing new. We do it every year and we'll manage. But do make contact if you need any extra help. If you don't find a tutorial that works, use the pre-submission. Think of using your audio and your video for your final submissions of 7 and your 2. And that's about it. So have a great weekend and enjoy this last third of the course.